This is my first year here at Gainesville ISD, and it is also my first year teaching. I think that if you want to make an improvement in someone's life and really make a difference in their life, I think education is the best way to allow them, to give them the tools to actually do it themselves.
When I interviewed Ms. Robison, we were really impressed with her experience that she's had volunteering and working with troubled teens in another part of North Texas, and a lot of experience with that, and really spoke to some connections she had made with some children and how she was able to help them. And it was troubled teenagers, so a little bit older than what she's teaching. And when I called her references and talked to those people, they all gushed about the relationships that she forms with them and how she is able to connect to them. And so I knew that she would be an asset to us. I was not sure how strong she would be with her instruction side, and so I knew that with her coming in. She blew us away within the first week.
Teenagers, a lot of times they don't think that they can accomplish the things that they're actually capable of doing. Well, once they realize that they can, they're a lot more willing to actually try and achieve those more complex problems or assignments. And if they have that relationship with you, like they're okay with, like maybe they're okay with not getting it right the first time, but they'll try again the next time because they know that it's a safe environment and you're not going to make them feel bad about themselves for getting it wrong the first time.
She came to me with some concerns about how to keep students engaged and keep behaviors working. When I came back to her room a week later, she had these paper rings up like a chain, but instead of tearing them off, they're adding to them. And it's a class competition between all her periods and all her classes. And they're in a visible spot, and every day when good things happen, she just hands a paper chain to a student who goes over and staples it. And they get really excited watching it grow. And then if there's a significant issue for the whole class, then they do lose one.
Whenever I can fit it in, I try and do something fun and engaging in a whatever activity we're doing. And so I think that makes it more interesting for them to want to learn, and then it also helps build our relationship too, so that they know that she's not just here to teach me this information, she actually wants to get to know me, and then they actually want to work better for you.
She does a lot of research on her own. She comes prepared to her professional learning community meetings each week and offers a lot. And 2 teachers on her team that are very seasoned turn to her now for ideas of how to teach. She takes it upon herself on her conference period to go visit another teacher's room to just see how they're doing something if she doesn't quite understand. She's such a team player and open to all the suggestions I did. That's going to make her even better. But you would never walk in her room even today and say, that's a first-year teacher. She's just leaps and bounds ahead of most of us when we first start. I wish I were that talented when I first started as a teacher.
My childhood wasn't super easy, like I'm sure a lot of our kids are. And I think that education really gave me that opportunity to change where my life was going to go. And I chose reading specifically because I think that reading really does empower you to give you the ability to go find a resource that can teach you literally anything. Mine is I just want to help people in the same way that I had teachers help me.